Welcome everybody, Tim Baghurst, 28th Junior World Championships with the International Racquetball Federation. We're joining a match about to begin between Mexico and Bolivia. This is 14s doubles. Technically, players can be 50. Players compete for points, which are awarded for their team, their country, and at the end of the tournament, a country is declared the team champion. So matches like these are important in this round-robin stage. This is important to note because they get a higher seed finishing higher in the pool. That makes it easier to advance in the single elimination bracket. So let's see how Bolivia and Mexico fare today. Usually there's a battle between Mexico, Bolivia, and the United States for the team award, at least in the last few years. There's your short serve to start. And so matches like these become very important. What it also means is we usually get a pretty good match when we see Bolivia versus Mexico, or the USA included as well. That's 2 bounces. And first point to Bolivia. Our official this afternoon is Marie Del Mar from Guatemala. Mexico find themselves in a position to score down 0-1. One of the interesting rules with the IRF is players must have matching uniforms. And by matching, that means everything should match, including sponsors. Small technicalities, but they're important. It also means that there's no confusion about who's on which team. Just a clarification about standing against the wall. I'll mention that here in a second. Let's see how this point fares. Good pass down the line, picked up by the Mexican team. And 2 serves, 1. It's one of the IRF rules in doubles. You see the Mexican player standing against the wall. If they're hit by the ball, standing with their back towards the wall, it's a fault serve, but there's no side out. If that player is faced away from the wall, as determined by the official, it could be an automatic side out as opposed to a second serve. However, the player doesn't have to have their back touching the wall. At least that's my interpretation of this rule. As long as they're standing, as you see on the right, the Bolivian player, as long as they're standing facing the opposite wall, they're okay. If the ball bounces behind them, so it kind of goes between them and the sidewall, it's a fault serve. Got a nice rally going on here. Mostly played down the right side, but now to the left, and Joy. 2 serves, 2. Doubles is uniquely different to singles. We see doubles players successful when they might not be as singles players. A lot of it depends on chemistry and teamwork. Also the ability to, you'll see, play on one side better than the other. You'll notice with the Bolivians, looks like Rivero on the left is a left-handed player. That could be an advantage in doubles for sure. But Mexicans find themselves up 3-2. Should be a replay. Nice jam serve, but well controlled. That might be a point. Could have been called an avoidable hinder there. Seats are full behind me. We have 2 sets of stages. Oh, that was strange. I think Mario Omar thought it was a sidewall first, said no, and then allowed play to continue. Second server, 3-2. Nice pass down the right side. Doubles is a streakier game than singles, simply because both players have an opportunity to serve. Broken ball. So this will be replayed. In the IRF, a broken ball can be determined by squeezing it only. Hitting the ball to determine if it's broken means that the point before that stands. Whereas if the ball is squeezed and it's determined to be broken, the previous point is replayed. So important for players to know that when they suspect the ball to be broken. Another situation where an avoidable hinder might be called, but a replay it will be. We're still at 2-4. Over to my right, Victor Camacho has a match point at 10 serving 6. That match has been going on for at least an hour and a half. Everybody around that court here is serving 6-10 to stay in it. Good pickup on the left side, but that's a nice backhand to earn a point at 3-4. Sticking with that drive serve, that's a good one, and a skip. Oh, and a skip on that left side. Just kind of push that ball instead of swinging through it. Half out, 4 serves 4. We have 8 courts here at La Loma. They're all full right now. Majority of the crowd is around this show court. Oh, that's a weird bounce. You saw that, surely. But play continues. And then a skip on the right side. Sticking with that Z, sticking up, that's nice hands, but a good pickup. Oh, that has to be an avoidable hinder. And that's a good call from our official Mario Omar. Failure to move would be the call there. This Bolivian team really fighting in the front court. Now they get it to the back court. Or they push it Got a long rally going on here. Oh, took it backhand, caught the corner. Bolivia not able to retrieve it. So 4 serving 6. As I said, a match full of momentums. Instructions from their coach. Short serve though. Big skip on the left side. A wry smile from her. Excuse me. 6-6 is the score. Excuse me. Tongue twisted. Half out. Ball died in the backcourt. Reminder, we'll have at least one more match after this. I'll try and find out as soon as possible who that will be, or if you stick around for that. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning. Don't know if you can hear all that screaming. That's over on the other show court where Costa Rica and Alexander Piri is serving 9-10. He saved some match points, won a few himself, a few points himself, and he's now 2 points away from the win. Costa Ricans very excited over to my right. Standing room only there. Bolivians, meanwhile, find themselves 6-6, sticking with that Z serve. That was a better return. The Bolivian pair don't appear to have a coach here. Oh, that's nice. Expect a high lob Z. That's what we get. It's coming off the back wall. Again, that looks like an awkward bounce. They play on. Oh, that's a nice pass as well. Some of these panels aren't flush, and so if they hit an edge, it does bounce awkwardly. Looks like we'll get the same. That's a good serve. That's a great serve. Bolivians may need to take a timeout. They look to some Bolivian fans in the crowd. So right now, the left side seems to be where points are being won and lost, and indeed the Bolivians do take a timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves and be right back. And we're back, everyone. Score over to my right is now 10-10. Camacho serving once again for the match. And here we go, sticking with that lob Z. Good pickup. Oh, and a big skip. So the Mexicans starting to claw their way to this first game at 10 serving 6. Surely that didn't make the front wall. And a good decision by our official, Marie Gomar from Guatemala. Just a reminder, next year we'll be having the Pan American Championships in Costa Rica and the World Championships in 2018 in China. We're really excited about that. We have a Chinese delegation coming here later this week. So we're excited to meet with them and visit with them and discuss 2018. They're building 6 courts, so I'm sure it's going to be a tremendous facility. Oh, that's a good shot on the right side. Bolivia down 6-11. Need to regroup. Miscommunication there between the Bolivian pair. Second server, 6-11. Good shot again. I believe that's Hernandez. So over on my right, there's a lot of drama going on. It's 10-10. It looks like we have a measuring tape out. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Regulation states the rackets must be 22 inches in length. Some players like to have their grips longer than that, which results in a illegal racket. So I would have to check the rule book, but based on memory, a player or coach can request that a racket be measured from the opposing team, and if it's found to be illegal, there's a technical awarded. Conversely, if the racket is not illegal, the team or player who's requested the measure receives a technical. So this is going to be quite dramatic here. I'll try and keep you posted. Lots of conversation. Multiple referees, head coaches in discussion. Quite dramatic. So Bolivia take their timeout at 6 serving 12. We'll take a timeout ourselves and we'll try and find out exactly what's going on over on our court to the right. And we'll be back shortly. And we're back. Mexico up 12 serving 6. I'm not sure who asked for the measurement, but I can inform you that Victor Camacho has been awarded a technical, an award being a punishment really in this situation. So I'll try and find out eventually who was at fault, but he's serving 9-10, where he did have multiple match points. Meanwhile, 6-12. And a big skip down that left side. So a good timeout there from the Bolivian team. Second serve. Alexander Piri now serving 10-9 to win this match over to my right. It's crammed. I can't see a thing except the scoreboards, which will at this point finish. Scoreboards are up to our right or left of the court, which allow fans to see who's playing, what the score is, how long they've been playing, etc. Referees use a tablet, and you can just about see it to the left of our official, which they use to keep the score. 8-12, 2 points for the Bolivians. Sticking with that drive Z. This will come off the back wall. Oh, that's side. That's 2 bounces, surely. Doesn't matter. The Mexicans get a side out. To my right, Piri has won the 11th point, but there's been an appeal. Looks like the appeal has been upheld, so Alexander Piri down multiple match points, pulls it out, 11 serves 9. So the crowd wanders away from there over here, where we see the Mexicans serving 13-8. I love Z. Seems to have been effective. And again, that's a great serve. And another fault results in a first game point. What's the call going to be? And an avoidable hinders called. Probably the right call. I think if the Bolivian had swung through there, she would have hit the left-sided Mexican player. So a couple opportunities saved there. And Bolivia find themselves 8-14 down. Let's see what they do. High lob to the left. It's another good serve. Oh, good hands. This is a good rally. This will create a setup. And here we go. And skip is called. That was very, very close. Another point. She seems to be struggling on that left side. Expect the high lob Z. Oh no, looks like they're changing to the drive Z. On game point number 3. Now we have game point number 4. Mexicans struggling to put away the Bolivians. And there it is. First game, Mexico. We have a 2-minute break. And we'll be back for game 2. As Mexico claim the first one, 15-9. Okay, so here we go for game 2. Mexico to serve, having won the first game. Another skip. It looks like the Bolivians have changed sides. This is really interesting because now both of them are playing backhand. Meanwhile, Mexico continue to hit that Z serve. They're in the box down 0-1. Oh, good pickup. Wow. I would have expected a replay at least there, but it doesn't look like our official agrees with me. Still 0-1. See a lot of balls coming into the middle. Finally, the Bolivian team managed to get one down the line. As a consequence of their first point in game 2. And an ace serve. So watch the Bolivians. They switch sides on defense. Right now, they're in the same situation they were in game 1, and it looks like they stay there on offense. So that's an interesting strategy from them. Oh, that's a good shot. Fist bump from the Mexican. They expect another drive Z. Oh, maybe not. Looks like a regular drive serve. Nice pickup. Oh, that's really tough down that glass. So in case you've never been here before or haven't heard some of the commentary of the last 36 hours or so, outside of the courts is AstroTurf, which happens to be green. Combine that with a green pen ball, and it becomes very difficult to see outside of that glass. So it looks like there's a discussion going on here. We'll wait and see what happens. Our coach, Mr. Guardia, appears to be looking for some line judges. He's not happy with some of the decisions that are going against his team. That's a good pass, though. Really, if I'm Bolivia, I would want to play down the right side. I believe it's Hernandez who's playing on the left. So forgive me if I'm wrong, or somebody may be able to correct me. But she's playing very well. She's very successful in singles. And you can see why. Another side out. Over to my right, we have a boys, I think it's 10 doubles starting. USA versus Colombia on our other show court. It's been very fun watching the Colombian pair. They're very young, possibly 7 years old, 8 years old. And so it's been a lot of fun watching them run around the court. And they've really enjoyed being here. pickup on the back. Oh, nice hands. That has to be 2 bounces. It is indeed. 2 serves 1. Good shot again. Bolivians don't like it. They want to skip. They laugh to each other. It's very difficult in doubles to see the front court when you're looking through 4 players. Nice shot there. So, if we were to base this on which of these players is the better, for Bolivia it's the right-sided player, and for Mexico it's the left-sided player. So if I was coach of either team, I would be encouraging my players to hit away from those 2. Oh, good pickup though. And again, great get. Make that 3. See if she can put it down. Oh, she skips it. That was some good defense from both teams. Once again, the rain pours down here at San Luis Potosí. Three serves 1. We've had rain every day. It's complete contrast to when we were here in March, where we had sun every day. That's a beautiful shot on the left side. Hope you're enjoying this streaming. We should have at least one more match after this. Hope you stay for it. I will let you know as soon as I know what match that will be. But it will be an older age group as we progress through ages from 10 all the way up to 18. Nice shot on the right side. As I mentioned, left side for Mexico, right side for Bolivia. Both of these players seem to be playing very well. The other 2, their focus is more on not committing any egregious errors, big mistakes. Oh, that's a great pass, but great pickup too by the Mexican players. Long rally. Who's going to finish it? Oh, she skips it in front of the court. No finish. So we have Mexico taking their first timeout. 5 serving 1. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves, and we're going to be back with you shortly. back, everyone. High drama going over to my left. Not sure what's going on, but literally hundreds packed around that court. Mexico versus not sure who. I'm going to just run over there very quickly just to try and catch a score. We have girls 10 doubles, Mexico, Bolivia, 10-10 in the tiebreak. Hopefully you can hear that cheering. Mexico win it 11-10 in the tiebreak. Girls doubles, how about that, 10-year-olds. Hopefully you could hear me over the screaming. What an exciting match that was. Meanwhile, we're back here at the court, main court. Some great matches here today. And this one is at 1-6. Let's see if the Mexicans can gain some momentum back. Good shot. Wow, it's getting real congested in there. Lots of rallies going on here. This is great racquetball for us fans. Great skill from these 14-year-olds. Or 13, as the case may be. Oh, what a pinch. Tremendous rally. Great defense from both players. Looks like the Bolivians are a little bit fatigued. A lot of shots in that rally. 2-serve 6. Second server. Skip ball from Mexico. Mexican coaches look a little bit nervous right now. 6 serves 2. Side out for Bolivia. Excuse me, point for Bolivia. There at 7-2. Quite a reversal from the first game. Sticking with that high lob. That's coming off the back. And a skip. Apologies for the interference. That'll be a replay. The ball bounced up above the red line. If the ball goes straight above the red line, it's an out or loss of rally, depending on who hit it. Still we're at 7-2. Skip. Side out for Mexico. Some applause from our Bolivian fans to my left. Sorry about that. Hopefully fans are now seated. You can see okay. A lot of people don't realize we're streaming this, so. Oh, hits her in the head. Hope she's okay. It looks like it. She's smiling. It's a half out though. 7 serves 2. This will be an opportunity off the back wall. And nicely done. 8 serves 2. Can I talk to you? Not right now. All right, so Mexicans back in the box, 2 serves 8. Some more instructions from their coach. Might see a jam serve possibly. No, it's a Z. That's a great pass, but a good pickup in the back. Oh, that should be a replay. It looked like she stumbled. Maybe it was over her own feet. Great serve. Oh, great pickup. Bolivia still in this rally. Now they have an opportunity to shoot it. They go cross court. This will be a better opportunity. They can't put it down. Oh, that should be a replay. Indeed it is. Good shot. Wow, what a pinch. 8 serves 3. Looks like they're getting some instruction from someone in the stands. It's a good serve. It's a skip ball. Maybe went for a little too much there off the back wall. Oh, there it is. First point in a while for Team Bolivia. 9-3. They're heading towards a tiebreak right now. Here's a great opportunity. Oh, that's horrendously awkward. Both players tough at the front. She did well, hit down, spiraled up to the left, across the back, unreturnable. edges of a racket, sidewall, front wall rollout. As a consequence, Mexico are taking their second and final time out of this game.
Is this going to be archived today?
And so we're going to take a timeout and be right back with you. Everybody. Mexico took the first game. 15-9, 59. Bolivia lead 11-3, 11-3 in the second game. Make that 12. Excuse me. Nice. Bolivia seem to be the ones forcing the issue here. Mexico playing a little too much defense, in my opinion. Particularly on the left side. She was playing very offensively in the first game, and it's been pretty quiet in this second one. As a consequence, Bolivia find themselves at game point number 1, 14-3. And there it is. Second game goes to Bolivia, 15-3. We have 2 minutes before we have a tiebreaker. First one of today's streaming. Let's see which team will come out winners in this round robin match. Hope you'll stick with us. We'll be back very shortly. Everybody, here we go, tiebreaker. Just what we wanted as fans. Bolivia, Mexico. Bolivia to serve first. So, who served first is decided by the team which had the most total points. A team may choose not to serve first. but normally most teams choose to serve first. And there's a skip to start. And that's why you want to serve first, because you want to be on the board first with the first points. You only got one server, but you do want to get on the board, and they have. And they've done it twice with 2 skips on that left side. 2 serve 0. Sticking with that high lob seems to be working. She'll go to the ceiling on this, but it's coming off the back wall. Oh, big skip there. Some smiles from the Bolivians. That's good to see. They're enjoying themselves. 0-2. Drive serve. A skip on the Bolivian side, 1 serving 2. So during their break, I was overhearing a conversation behind me from some of the fans excuse me, about the match that occurred over to my right. And my Spanish is not perfect by any means, but what I understood to hear was that the Costa Ricans appealed the racket length of the Mexican player on match point. It was found that the Mexican player's racket was too long. And so as a consequence, Camacho received a technical -1. So instead of being at match point, he found himself down 9 serving 10. There was a side out. And Alexandra Piri ended up the winner, 11-9. So quite a dramatic finish. Shows the importance of players and coaches knowing the rules on both sides. Meanwhile, Mexico have tied it up at 2-2. Make that 3-2 with another skip. Looks like they're switching sides, at least discussing it. No, they elect not to. This could go all the way. 2 serving 3. It's a good serve. Oh, pinch winner from the left-sided player. We'll find out who is playing next as soon as possible. I will guarantee another match on this court though, so stay tuned. There's a second serve. That's why you put your racket up to protect your face. It's another great shot serve. So come off the back wall. Oh, good hands. Oh, again. Oh, but not that time. Pinch winner from the right-sided Mexican player. Second server, 3 serves 3. Over to my right. The U.S. team won the 10s against the Colombians, I think 15-0, 15-0. I will state the Colombian duo, I think they're twins, did appear extremely young, so credit to them for being here and participating. Quite a great experience. Looks like we will have Bolivia, USA over to my right, women's 18 doubles. I'll try and keep you updated on the score as that progresses. They're warming up right now. Good pickup. Oh, and there's the skip. Mexico are playing a little better now. Bolivians, maybe a little too much pressure. Lots of defense. 3-3. Oh, that was really tough. You saw it die on that glass. Oh, what a pinch that was. Very smooth. Really like that one. 3-3. Been here a while. It's starting to get very packed behind me. Everyone loves a tiebreaker. Everyone apart from Mexico and Bolivia, that is. And that's a rollout. Big skip there. 5-3. Oh, that's a good shot. So a couple points for Bolivia in that exchange. Another good shot. 5 serving 5, tying it up. I believe our next match on this court, always subject to change of course, is going to be girls doubles 18s between Guatemala and Mexico. Guatemala will be represented by the sisters Martinez. One being more famous, Gabby Martinez, who finished second at the World Championships this summer. So that could be an interesting matchup. Looks like Bolivia are taking a timeout at 6 serving 5 Mexico, so we'll be back in just a minute. taken by Bolivia. First of 2 timeouts. High lob tee again for the Mexicans. Oh, that's a nice shot. Starting to claw their way toward the 11-point mark of this match. 7 serves 5. Oh, but that's good hands. Second server. Seven, 5, second server. Tie break. Oh, she lunged. She saw that, didn't move her feet. As a consequence, she skipped it into the floor. Bolivia now have an opportunity to move forward and claim this match. 5-7. A great pinch there on the right side. Excuse me. It's a good one. This will come off the back wall. Oh, it should be a side out. Framed it. So two rallies won by Mexico. Puts them back in the box. And that's a great serve. Looks like the same serve will be coming up. 8-5. So timeout. Bolivian coach Mercado isn't happy with that decision. Referee Mari Bomar gave a point in favor of Mexico. The Mexican, or excuse me, the Bolivian player held up, requested an avoidable hinder, but official Mari Bomar from Guatemala said, no, you should have swung, you missed the ball accordingly, therefore it's a point to Mexico. That's a tough call in my opinion. At the least, a replay would have been a fair decision there. But maybe an avoidable hinder. That's a judgment call from each official. So, tell us what you think in the chat box. Avoidable hinder, replay, or point? Because that's quite a contentious, difficult decision. It gives Mexico another point. Now they're only 2 points away from this match. Bolivians may feel justice was served in that occasion. Good pickup off the back wall. Long rally. Oh, and the Mexicans win it for match point number 1. 10 serves 5. Nice response. They're still in this. We saw it over on the other court a few minutes ago that you can come back from match point down. It happened yesterday when Wayne Anton came back against Juan Francisco Cueva. So let's see if the Bolivians can do it. Not with a short serve. Oh, what a pinch. Bent low off the back wall. That was tough. If you're Bolivia, though, you see her in that situation. She looked in trouble. Usually the only thing you can do in that is hit a pinch, or at least hit the sidewall first. So the left-sided player should run up in that situation. Standing room only behind me. Oh, 2 bounces called. Probably the correct call there. Just disappointment on the Bolivian faces. It's not over though. 10 serves 5. Missed it. Half out. 10-5 tiebreaker. Match point number 3, I think. There it is. Mexico winning a tiebreaker, 59-315, 11-5.